Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm getting to one of your sponsored requests. This is the breakdown video for Gala from XG. This one comes to us from our good buddy Pops Reacts. Definitely go check him out. I think you guys will enjoy his channel. He runs an all request channel where, similar to me, he reacts to K-pop, but in his case, he will react to anything that gets requested. So, like I said, go make sure you guys go check him out. If you didn't get a chance to see the reaction video to this, that's posted separately. This, again, is the breakdown video where I'm going to go into lyrics, things I see in the video that I want to talk about, and yeah, that's pretty much how I run things here, at least for now. So let's go ahead and get into it. All right, so as usual, I've pulled up the lyrics over here on the second monitor, and let's see what we are actually working with here. Okay, so from the beginning, by the way, what it's saying here apparently is everything you do, everything you do. I'm falling so in love with you. I'm falling so in, and then it's gonna hit us with the French here soon. But visually, you see they've all got a different, wildly different, but still somehow thematically consistent theme here. Uh, they've got aliens, they've got robot, they've got space, but it still all suits XG. Like, it's them. You can still feel their essence in this. Now, like I said, the beat and the tone of the vocals make me want to start voguing, and I don't even know how to vogue. Okay, so before we get into the actual verse, we'll go over that French part here. Where is my mouse? There it is. Also nice, we got a pretty gorgeous shot of the word Gala here. But I really like this too because we're talking about the universe and we're showing like a massive galaxy kind of thing here. But forgive my pronunciation. I do not speak French, and I don't know a ton of French, so I'll do my best and then I'll look up the rest. So this is Ce soir, je te suis jusque l'infini, au-delà des planètes à travers l'univers. Yeah, I butchered that last part especially. But basically, so it says, tonight, I'll follow you to infinity. Let's see. And then the au-delà des planètes is like through the planets. Oh, no, sorry. Beyond the planets, through the universes. Yeah. Okay. I needed a little help with the last two lines there, but so basically we're keeping that, from the the outer space, the alien theme for the girls here. It's thematically consistent with their lore. All right. Just one touch, just one cut, take us up, Exodus. The time is now. So open up the gates for me. Which could fly, then I swear to me that we don't need to do nothing, let them react. You know I can say the whole city with that. We taking over the night because I'm pretty and black. Everything we do gotta runway with it. Walk so mean like mind your business. Look so sharp at Terry Hanzo, Lennon that I hit him with the blue steel. We got to get it. Waited in gold. Alright. So hold on. I should have stopped it before Cheese's part came in. But let me see here. We've got just one touch, just one cut. Take us up, Exodus. The time is now, so open up the gates for me. Now, remember, the French part is talking about like sailing through the stars and exploring the planets and being with this person or these people. Uh, so Exodus is just a great exit. Almost, so when it's saying like take us up, Exodus, the time is now. It's like, okay, we're leaving now. We're going away from here. We're going on our journey. We're in this case, it's more like starting off the journey. But Exodus, like I said, it means a mass exit. So we're all leaving a place at once. So presumably, obviously, if we're not staying there and we're leaving, then we're going to go through the planets, through the stars. We're exploring. We're starting that journey. That's why I said, starting the journey as opposed to just strictly leaving. The time is now, so open up the gates for me. Which crew flyer than us? Riddle me that. So yeah, like what group has got more swag than us? Like, who is cooler than us? We don't need to do nothing. Let them react. So, self-confidence being exuded here already, both in the fashion choices of the video and the lyrics here. I could slay the whole city with that. We taking over the night because I'm pretty in black. Everything we do got a runway with it. So, like, basically saying that they are trendsetters, right? Like, they're here to set the stage, model. They are the models, essentially, whether it be vocally, stylistically, conceptually, actual visuals. They are the model. They're the blueprint. So there's a runway here, but also that runway can also be kind of considered as, think about taking off in an airplane or something like that. You need the runway. So they're all, and remember that first line there was which crew flyer than us, like a flight crew. Yeah, there's a lot of wordplay going on here. Like it. Walk so mean, like mind your business. Look so sharp, Hattori Hanzo Lennon. So Hattori Hanzo was a samurai, one of the 16 divine generals, who was credited with saving Tokugawa Ieyasu's life and helping not reunite, but unite Japan. But he was famous samurai, famous tactician. The point is, if it's sharp like that, then it's cutting edge essentially. So if it's Hattori Hanzo Lennon, like it's strategically placed and, like I said, very sharp. Then I hit him with the blue steel Mugatu. Get it? Actually, no, I don't get the Mugatu line. Is that like one of Hanzo's swords? I don't know. He also had the nickname Demon Hanzo, just throwing that out there. Anyway, so let's go to Chiza's pre-chorus. She's like a phoenix being born again. I don't know what that little type of sound effect is actually called. I've heard it multiple times, and it is pretty cool. I just don't know how to describe it. Also, this is a really weird shot. Kind of cool. It's almost, what this reminds me of, if you're a comic book nerd, is reminds me of the Watcher in Marvel. Like how he's like everywhere all at once and he's, watching through the stars. But this pre-chorus says, weighted in gold, my worth can never be. Very poetic way of saying, like, you can't measure my worth with gold, with money in general, jewels, whatever you want to call it. Think of, the basically the most prized possession materialistically that measures wealth, you can't measure my worth by that. In all the realm of eternity, let your words and couture drape in colors and desires. Very poetic pre-chorus here. On this night of fate. So the night of fate, obviously we're talking about this night. Remember way back when we talked about the French opening there where it said ce soir, tonight. And then as we already see, this first line of the chorus is going to say, and it repeats a bunch, but I just turned Met Gala into X Gala. So Gala, of course, is an event usually. And the Met Gala is a fundraiser, but it's known for being like fashion's big night out. There's usually a theme and celebrities dress up in these elaborate, fashionable to them. I was going to say costumes. It's not really a costume, it's suits, dresses, that kind of thing. But, well, some people actually do dress up in costumes, but, even recently, like there's been K-pop acts being invited to the Met Gala, like Stray Kids, and, I think they were the first. But I know, or at least I think I know, Jennie and Rosé from Blackpink have gone as soloists, if I'm not mistaken. But the point is, it's a big fashion event. And so they're talking, at least here, about turning Met Gala into an X Gala. So we are center stage. We are the fashion event. We are what's trendy and what's, everybody wants to pay attention to here. So that's the idea we're going with into the chorus. There's just a hint of voguing here. Yeah, glam. Hold up, what is... Okay, I was trying to see what this says. I see it says X Gala. Does it say... Oh, okay. It's literally this line, but just put on the sign. And she's going to be the same one later who has the Domo Arigato, Mr. Roboto line, I believe. But her theme here is either machinery or robotics. Either way, similar. Pretty cool, though. How would you guys feel if like you could only talk with like a little sign right here? Like anything you wanted to say, you could say anything, but it just comes across it and people have to read it. That'd be interesting. Anyway, not the point. I just thought that would be fun to talk about. But they keep saying glam, and it's almost like when, especially in voguing, but when you think of that type of dance and you think of that type of event, it's like they're working the camera and you hear, people like pose. That's sort of what we're getting the word glam to stand in for. Instead of the word pose, we're getting glam.
Yeah, I could dress casually, naturally. Anything becomes a masterpiece. Look how the kick smash the teeth. 7 different looks like a magazine. That means every single day becomes a fashion week. It's like art, fashionable lover. I'm like a narc cause I'm always on the cover. Hit him with the pose and it's swag to official. Only Ella knows the math is the issue. Pretty girl.
Okay, so there were a few cool bars there. Yeah, I could dress casually, naturally. Anything becomes a masterpiece. So going back to that theme of self-confidence and trendiness, how like we are what sets the trend. We are what people pay attention to. So it doesn't matter what they're wearing or what they're doing because all eyes are on them. And who am I to argue? Look how the kicks match the tee. 7 different looks like a magazine. That means every single day becomes a fashion week. Nice. Okay. It's like art, fashionable lover. I'm like a narc because I'm always this is always on the cover, but I'm pretty sure the subtitle said always undercover, which makes more sense. Because, if you're a narc, you're basically an undercover agent or a snitch. So you're planted in a situation. You're trying to get details so you can tell the authorities, so you can bust them, like a drug ring or a cartel, stuff like that. Then hit them with the pose. and a swag too official. Like this ain't casual. This is official, and it's too official. A whole nother level here. Only L I know is the mag. What's the issue? Love that line. Because so we're playing on the word L or the letter L. So L is a magazine, typically I don't even know if it's a fashion magazine per se, but it's like well, yeah, anyway, it's a magazine. Just leave it at that. I don't care what kind it is. And instead of, if you've heard the phrase of like taking the L, in other words, taking the loss, they don't know L's as in losing. They only know the L as in magazines, because an L for loss is not in their vocab. It's nowhere in their stratosphere. And then what's the issue? Both playing on calling L the magazine and saying like, what's the problem? Like there's no problem here. And then we're going to get a Coconuts in here.
Walk like this, pretty girls talk like this, couple chrome plates on wrist. I mean, who else do you know? Put it on like this. If you don't get it, that's not my problem. Changing my hair like my last name Rodman. Top off with the drip top to bottom. Anything that we rock, they be talking about it.
Hold up. So she always comes in with swag that it's hard to even describe what she's really bringing, because her aura is just on another level. And I gotta be honest with you guys. I mean, I don't have to, but I am. She's my least favorite member. It's not that I don't like her, it's that I like the other members more. But I love every time she comes in on the track with these fire verses. So we've got Pretty Girls Walk Like This, Pretty Girls Talk Like This, couple chrome plates on wrist. I mean, who else do you know put it on like this? Talking about like the group. Who else do you know that can do what we do? Who can give you what we give you? Let's see. If you don't get it, that's not my problem. So that one's a little shot at the haters, right? Like you don't get the concept. You don't get us. You don't care to try to get us. I don't give a damn. That's you. That's you missing out. That ain't gonna affect me. Let's see. Changing my hair like my last name Rodman. That was the part that I actually thought was pretty funny, because in the video she's changing her hairstyle up, but this is a nod, if you're not familiar with basketball, to Dennis Rodman. And Dennis Rodman would change the hair color of his, I don't know what you would call his hairstyle, but he would change the color multiple times throughout the season, sometimes from game to game in the NBA. And, one night it might be like a regular blondish color, and the next night it might be tie-dye, and the next night it might be bright green, and just all sorts of crazy stuff. So that's what she's calling out here. Top 5 with the drip, top to bottom. So I'm not sure if she's saying she is top 5 or they all, like as a unit, are top 5. But they're basically saying, like, think of everybody that, comes out in these fashion shows and all that kind of stuff. Like, we're top 5 easy for best dressed. Anything that we rock, they be talking about it. So again, we got that confidence and the trend setting. So that seems to be what the message of this song is just having that self-confidence, having the courage to be yourself. As we saw, they all have individual themes, but you can still tell it's all XG. And then, being, again, unafraid to be yourself. And as far as they go, it's a talk your shit kind of song, in the sense of they are the moment. They are the trends. They are what people are paying attention to. Let's see. Was there anything else on her part? I don't think so.
Away to a catwalk, turn the sidewalk to a runway. Every day's a photo shoot that part. Paparazzi got my outfit on the front page.
Rolled up in it, windows tinted, can't see through it, but they know who's in it. Open up the doors with the logo printed.
I don't even gotta pose for the photo finish.
Shaking up the spot like a stone cold Chevy, and we shot through the dark like a snow globe. Letter I represent the X-Galax. Man, I told you I'ma turn this Met to an X-Gala.
Excuse me. Okay, so turn the hallway to a catwalk, turn the sidewalk to a runway. So yeah, we're just talking about taking off and flaunting our stuff here. Every day's a photo shoot. That part, paparazzi got my outfit on the front page. We saw the image of her on the front page of the magazine. Rolled up in it, windows tinted. So we're bending the syllable for tinted just a little bit so it can rhyme with in it. But they show the paparazzi trying to take pictures. Like, you can't see who's in the vehicle, but she mentions the next line, like, but they know who's in it. Actually, that's exactly the line. Can't see through it, but they know who's in it. Open up the doors with the logo printed. I don't even got to pose for the photo finish. Yeah, like, I don't have to pose because every single step that I make, there's taking pictures. Like, they're focused on me. Shaking up the spot, looking stone cold, shiver. Stone cold is just an old phrase, kind of like foxy and stuff like that. Like, you're a stone cold fox, all that kind of stuff. Though those are old phrases from like the 70s and maybe even the 80s, just for saying somebody looks really good. And we shine through the dark like a snow globe glitter. I represent the X-Galax. Man, I told you I'm gonna turn this Met to an X-Gala. And then we hit with the French again. So again, forgive my butchering here, but we got je le savais très bien, mais. So that roughly translates to crap, what does that translate to? I think it's I knew it. Let me just double check real quick. Yeah. I knew it very well, but so that's what that part is going to say, and then I just turned the Met Gala into an X Gala again. Then we're going to get another verse, so we'll join back there. And she's got the creepy, like, Death Stranding tar tears coming out. Oh, hold up. I just realized she doesn't have the little sign here this time. Okay, so we got Watch Your Step. They all hail the X, talking about themselves. Here to crash the party, so get out my way. All metallic, sweet, sexy, savage, and the finest garments hanging down my waist. So again, fashion trendsetters. Ooh, all my ladies rock this way. To all my haters, watch me slay. Told you there's an element of that, like taking a shot at the haters earlier. We got another one right here. Like, I don't care what you say or think. I'm going to do me, and I'm going to keep killing it. Bionic, all mechanic. Domo arigato, Mr. Roboto. So thank you very much, Mr. Roboto. But this is also another nod back to, older era music. I think the song was actually called Domo Arigato, or maybe it was just Mr. Roboto. I don't remember the title, but you've probably all heard at least that line of the song. And if not, then just go look it up. It'll come up right away.
Talk for me, my move talk for me, my lip gloss popping like a discography.
What in the hell was that? Okay, so I thought it was her tongue. I mean, I knew it wasn't. Like, I knew there was an effect applied over it. But if you look close, it looks like it's meant to be her tongue, yes. But it also looks like it's like a gecko. See the big eyes and the little paws here, and that's weird. It's weird.
fast popping like a discography. And if it's not vibrant, then it's not for me, not a diss nobody. I had to say next to my ex-stylist. I just say yes to my hairstylist. I'm a proud representative of ex-Galax. I just turned to make Gala to an ex-Gala.
Flow there. Okay, before Cheese's pre-chorus here, we got I let my dress talk for me, drip talk for me. So again, I let my fashion speak. My move talk for me, so I don't have to speak. Like the way I move, what I wear, the things I do, that tells you who I am and what I'm about. I don't have to say anything. My lip gloss popping like our discography. All right, so the phrase "my lip gloss is popping" just means like my lips look good with this lip gloss, but it's popping like our discography. Like we know our discography looks and sounds really freaking good. We're proud of it, basically. And if it's not vibrant, then it's not for me. So basically, they're not into boring. Not to diss nobody, which is usually code for I'm calling some bitches out. I had to say next to my ex-stylist. I just say yes to my hairstylist. So I guess when they say I had to say next to my ex-stylist, like I need to go in a different direction here. Like you're not vibrant enough, maybe. But I'm a proud representative of ex-Galax. I just turned the Met Gala into an ex-Gala. And then we're going to get the Glamour Me Gold, Glamour Those Never Seen. In all the name of eternity, there's no need to pretend. You're the undying fire in this night of fate. Again, super poetic when Cheesa comes in.
Glamour those never seen. In all the name of eternity, there's no need to pretend. You're the undying fire in this night of fate. I still make you into the next one.
Oh, just walk. Hit the pose, ladies. Then you got your discotheque vibe here. That last line, the French line, was it je ne sais plus rien? I don't know. Like, I know I butchered it. I'm sorry. Y'all know I don't speak French. I'm a white guy from the South. But it basically translates to, like, I don't know anything anymore. But anyway. Alright, guys. That was Gala from XG. There was a lot to talk about with that one. And, yeah. I'm still not entirely sure what I just watched, other than I know I just watched a fashion show. So that was crazy. Anyway, Pops, thank you so much for the request. Shout out to our Patreons. Thank you guys for all your support. If you're interested in getting a request done, you can go through Patreon and become a paid subscriber, and you'll have access to those requests just like Pops did. You'll also get access to the things that I can't put here on the YouTube channel. Or you can go through the PayPal link that's in the description below, and there's instructions there on how to do that. Also, if you enjoyed this video, please like, share, subscribe, hit the bell to enable your notifications. And yeah, I think that covers everything. So I will see you for the next one. Take care, everybody.